Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Buzzkill. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. There is a small introduction to this song where we have two chords. Now I'm not going to use a plectrum for this, and what we're going to do is have your pointy finger on fret 3 of the E string, and then on the D and G, frets 4. That is going to build what we call a G major 7 chord. And the start of the song we play all 3 notes together, so I'm using 3 fingers for that. And then I slowly play this pattern. I'm going to slowly play that again. We then copy the same rhythm with this new chord of A minor 7, which I'm using my middle finger on 5 of the E string, and then 5, 5 on the D and G, so the same 3 strings. And for the introduction, we go from the G major 7 to the A minor 7 once, like this. And when you go to that G major 7, that is the start of the verse, where we have some very similar ideas going on. In fact, it's exactly the same, but we play through those chords 2 times for the first verse. We then get to the chorus, and the chorus is very, very different with a ton of new chords and a new chord progression. So it's worth mentioning that if you'd like the chord chart for this, which has the full structure and the full set of chords, as well as another sheet with the chords and lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing along or play along and you need to know exactly which chord goes with which lyric, heading over to Patreon. I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but well over 500 other songs of the latest releases. So feel free to check out, link in the description. Now the chorus starts off with that A minor 7 chord that we've already played. But then what we do, as you can see, just move that chord up 2 frets to B minor 7. So up to now we have. Then we go down to the G major 7 that we already know. Then we're going to go to C major 7. Now there's a few ways you can go about C major 7. I'm going to play this version, which is 3 on the A string, 5 on the D, 4 on the G, and 5 on the B. Then going to B minor 7, which is here, which is just the same shape, down, and then you're going to take your middle finger on the B string, and then take away your little finger. So I'm just going to show you around the first time of the chorus, because there's even more to come. So we had the A minor 7, to B minor 7, G major 7. And you can see I had a quick change from C major 7 to B minor 7. However, what you could do, if you prefer to keep it all on the top string, you could play this. So A minor 7, B minor 7, G major 7, then up to here for C major 7, and play the B minor 7 like you did earlier. So go with whichever one you feel most comfortable with. You will then play through that a second time. Now, after the second time, we have a third time round where it starts off the same way. So you have A minor 7 to B minor 7. Then we have an E minor bar chord starting from fret 7 on the A string, which is followed by 9, 9 on the D and G, 8 on the B, and then 7 on the high E string, which is going to go. And then it has this passing chord where we keep those 3 fingers the same, but this guy moves down to E flat. And then goes down to C sharp minor, so keep that shape the same. It then sustains a C major 7 chord to C minor. So you can see here I've gone from C major 7, little finger moves up, middle finger moves down, and there's my C minor chord. So what I'm going to do is play through the full chorus so you can see all of these changes, because there's a lot going on with this part of the song. We then have good news. There is a bit of repetition. Looking over to my chord chart, which is what's available over on Patreon, there is a second verse where we go back and forth between the G major 7 and A minor 7 2 times round, just like verse 1. In fact, after that, there is a second chorus, which is the same as the first chorus. So yeah, lots of repetition. After that, we have a bridge section where things change yet again. And we start off with A minor 7. And we go to a D major chord. Now, you could play an open D major. However, I feel like this D major sounds a lot closer to what they're doing than the open D major. So A minor 7 to D. Then G major 7, C major, B minor 7. We then have almost the same thing, A minor 7 to D, G major 7, and that's E minor to D major. It then goes to C sharp minor, A minor, and then D. Now again, an absolute ton of chords going on there. I'll play through it all in one go so you know what's going on. Here we go. A minor 7, D, G major 7, C major 7, B minor, A minor 7, D major, G major 7, E minor to D, C sharp minor, A minor, and D. At that point, we have the big chorus one more time, which ends the song, and thankfully, exactly the same as the first two choruses. So yeah, there we go. That is everything you need to get through this latest song. Now, if you are interested in that extra material, links are in the description for the content over on Patreon. Now, the people scrolling by, who are my active patrons, they will get that content the moment this video goes live. So thank you to them for their support, if I'm getting my words out, and thank you for watching the video as well. I'll catch you in the next one.